Australia rocks! Thank you for joining me today. Happy Arvo. Whew. Today, let me see real quick. Alpha Eyes. That's what he goes by. Requested that I watch something from the Juice Media, which I'd actually, I used to subscribe to these guys 15 years ago. I think I just spit. Anyway, so fun seeing them again. Honest government ad, visit Western Australia. I see it's got a little context added. Climate change. Okay, let's go.
Ancient land of... Visit Western Australia. Ancient land of mysteries. Like,
Why does this lady, first of all, just seem like super odd? Like she's being dubbed? Like it's like she's speaking, but someone else is speaking for her, you know? Something sketchy is going on.
Visit Western Australia, ancient land of mysteries. Like, why can't we merge? What happened to eats? And who the fuck asked for this? It's
What? What's wrong with that? That's pretty neat. Some Doritos around a cornflake or whatever those. A bugle. Do you guys have bugles? Bugle chip. You guys aren't going to understand at all. This is a bugle. You guys have this? They're fantastic.
It's also home to heaps of Aussie icons. Cape Knob, Scented Knob, Sufficiency Knob, and of course, these knobs. Hello, I'm from Woodside.
I don't even know who those knobs are. But
Sufficiency Knob, and of course,
they look... Yeah,
these
I don't trust them.
knobs. Hello, I'm from Woodside. I mean, the Western Australian government. And we'd like
Woodside.
to begin with...
Now I need to look up Woodside. Is that... the energy? Okay.
an acknowledgement of country and by paying respect to the traditional owners of this land, which is why you'll see their shitty logo everywhere. On the city, footy team, festival, unis, theatre, orchestra, ballet, SciTech, even on children. Woodside Nippers. Kids will need to swim a lot to survive the worsening floods we're causing, so Woodside
I don't know what a nipper is.
Nippers. Kids will need to swim a lot to survive the worsening floods we're causing, so Woodside's helping them to learn young. Plus, we're sadists, so using your child as a billboard for the company that's trying to kill them gives us wood. Woodside Nippers. Did you know WA is the only state in Australia with rising emissions? That's because when the EPA told us to reduce our emissions, we told it to get fucked. And with help from our mate Kerry, it did. And that's why now this guy, who is our bitch, can give us the thumbs up to build Australia's most polluting project ever. Introducing the Burrup Hub. If approved, the Burrup Hub will open up 2 new mega gas fields, expand this lawn sausage, and extend this tumour's life by half a century, which combined will emit the equivalent of 12 times Australia's annual emissions. Would that undermine the world's efforts to meet the Paris target? Yes. Will it push us closer to what local philosopher Aussie Man calls destination fucked? Absolutely.
Aussie Man.
But is it a good deal? Sure. For these guys who'll make billions in profits whilst paying bugger all royalties. We raise less from them than encourage from you. Oh, and most of these companies also pay bugger all taxes, are mostly foreign owned, and employ fewer people than any other sector, which means the economic benefit to
I'm just thinking about how Elon Musk didn't Tesla like open up a Tesla Australia like battery thing? Did that do anything? Did they finish that? This thing right here. I just remember this being in the news. It's like the other side of the coin, you know? Opening up. Okay, you open up an oil rig, but you also have all the battery packs. The battery packs.
WA comes to approximately... fuck all. But hey, at least it'll keep the lights on. Well, renewables would do that too, minus the floods and fires. But here we are delaying them by investing in shit like this. Besides, most of Burrup...
She's like answering my question.
Gas
my
is
point.
for export. Will exporting gas help Asia to adopt renewables? That's what we tell you. Just don't read this CSIRO report we commissioned and then refuse to release because it says that's bullshit. Is the Burrup Hub at least safe? Of course not. It requires drilling under the Scott Reef, displacing whales with seismic testing, and risks routing everything from Ningaloo to Timor if there's a spill. It also risks wiping out the nearby Murujuga rock art. Remember that time our mates blew up this ancient sacred site? Whoops. Well, this time it's one of the old...
Ooh, what happened there? Jukin Gorge? What is this thing? They blew it up, huh? Whoops. I can't tell if this is before it was blown up or after. I'm gonna be honest. Is this before or after?
That time our mates blew up this ancient sacred site? Whoops. Well, this time it's one of the oldest art galleries in the world, home to the first recorded image of the human face that risks being
Oh, that's
erased
cool.
by acid rain. Are we gonna do it anyway? You betcha. We're just waiting for...
They need to get that picture. They need to get that rock. One of you guys needs to go get that rock that has the first human face and put it somewhere safe. Okay, why is that still outside?
approvals from Canberra. So please don't contact your federal Labor MP to remind them that you elected them to end the climate shitfuckery, not to approve Australia's most polluting project ever. This has been a message from the Western Australian government. And remember, just because our former...
I'm ignorant. Is the Western Australian government like separate in some way, its own entity? Like from the, I don't know what you would call it, federal government?
Because our former treasurer went straight onto the Woodside board, as did our former federal
That's always nice.
Resources Minister. And just because the last 3 chairs of our regulator used to work for Woodside, and our Premier threatened to bypass the courts if they ruled against Woodside, and just because 4 of our last 5 premiers had gas lobby staff working in their offices, and gas companies donate shit tons to both major parties, Woodside being the biggest donor of all, doesn't mean the gas industry has captured this government. It just means it is the government. Visit Woodside. I mean WA. Whatever. We own this place. Fuck you.
Well, I still think Australia rocks, okay? That was rough. I didn't know it would be like political. Oh, there's a little bit more.
Authorised by the Department for State Capture.
Thank you to
Wow. That was intense. I'm not very like political, you know, but I will say everybody hates their local energy company regardless of their political stance, you know? So I think we can all come together around that, whether you want them to build those oil rigs or not. Just because having like a monopoly control your energy prices is always annoying. Let me see if I can find, let's see. Is this a big story? Paid $658 million in Australian taxes and royalties in 2021. Dang, that's a lot. They're paying a lot of taxes. At least there's that. You know, that's in America, corporations don't pay taxes like that. I'm kind of kidding, but kind of not. Oh, look at that. They're kicking up the U.S. The U.S.? They're here too? Huh. I never heard of them. How are they capturing our carbon? All right, whatever. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you for the suggestion. I hope. By the way, I'm sorry I missed Hey Hey It's Saturday this Saturday. It's because, well, first of all, I tried to watch it, and that episode was just not working out. I didn't know what they were saying. They went on and on about the guest, and I didn't know who it was. To me, it was very boring, and I didn't enjoy my own reaction to it, so I just didn't upload it. And then I was like, but I'll do the live stream opening the packages, and YouTube, I went to test the live stream the day of it, and YouTube was like, oh, you want to start a live stream? Okay, it'll just take 24 hours. So that's going to be next weekend. Thank you for joining me today, though. Have a fantastic Arvo. I hope to see you here again tomorrow.